Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rum Boys Fantasy Sports Podcast, Rum Boys Fantasy Sports Network. It's your boy, Robbie J. Here are my co-host, Ty Bird.
What up, baby? Glad to be back. How's it going?
And as usual, the lineup is crazy. The lineup is bananas tonight for tonight's show.
Okay, bananas.
We got a whole slew of things that we got to get into. But ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the Terror Dome. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. Yeah.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, bro.
Good. What's up? Cheers to me. Cheers to you.
Cheers to you, Rum Boys and girls. What it do? Dilly.
What's up?
Coming off of the Thanksgiving holiday hangover. Feeling pretty good. How about you, brother?
Yeah, I'm almost out of leftovers.
Yep, I'm definitely out of leftovers at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should already be out of those.
A lot of food.
Really quick, we're going to dive right into the show, right away. Let's just kick it off with shout-outs right away because we've gained so much support from you guys over, the last, month and a half.
You already know. We love you all, baby. We love you all.
Much love. Gotta give a shout-out to one of our followers. Actually runs the channel themselves, Stupid Music. You guys can go check it out. Crook Brook 89 on Twitter.
Check them out.
Gave us a huge tweet, let us know that because of our show, made some adjustments to their lineup and making a push towards the fantasy playoffs.
Let's go.
That's
baby.
what we like to hear.
Go.
That's what we like to hear. That means that we're
back.
doing something right. Keep going. We're out here for you guys. We're actually right before the show. Tyler was actually the phone was going crazy. People were blowing us up on Twitter, with the last minute lineup questions. So we appreciate it. Thank you humbly.
Keep it coming, baby.
If you guys haven't noticed, and our new subscribers are probably just now taking place in noticing, but some of our veteran subscribers are probably taking place in noticing, we got a new banner up today. Here on the channel. Shout out to Johnny B. Crazy for making that happen for us. Some fan art. Yeah, we definitely appreciate fan art. We always appreciate fan vids. If you guys are, fans, definitely send us stuff. We love seeing it. Even if you're not, if you're out at a game and just, going around doing your thing, send us videos, send us pictures. We love seeing that stuff. We love posting it. We love sharing it. And in this case, it actually became a piece of the channel. So thank you, Johnny B. Crazy. Follow that man on Twitter. And, of course, we got to shout out our partners over at Thrive.
You already know.
Thrive Fantasy app. Make sure you guys go download the app. It'll be in the description section here underneath this video. So make sure you guys check that out. Download the app on Apple and Samsung Android devices. And then one more shout out. 2-on-1 podcast. Because of the things that they did. Yeah, the things that they just did before this show aired. Bringing in fantasy pros to follow us. Bringing in Fantasy Wire. Getting us connected and just the different networking things that the different networking doors they opened up for us within the industry. Yeah. Thank you, fellas. Hats off to you guys. Cheers to you guys. Dilly. Cheers to me. Cheers to you, Rum Boys and girls. What it do? Shout out to 2-on-1.
Let's do it, baby. Everybody else. Shout out anybody else even just watching the page about it. Keep telling your friends.
Definitely. And keep following us on all of our social media. Man, I want to dive right into the hoops, though. Okay. You were hitting me up today while I was in the office, man, we got some hoops action to cover. You want to go ahead and lead that one off?
Yeah, where to start? Let's start with one of the big trades that just happened. Kyle Korver, Mr. Old Man Korver, still looking like a piece. Still looking like a piece of a lineup. Going to Utah Jazz for Alec Burks and 2 future second-round picks. Korver looking to make a splash right away, though. Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, that big lineup.
I personally think that Korver makes a bigger impact on this team than what he did with the Cavs the previous year. That 3-point shot on the outside of the perimeter with the length that they have down low. And then, having Mitchell there as well with his abilities on the outside.
to drive, let alone him driving in and the pass out to Korver. Look for that to be.
I was just about to say that exact same thing.
A solid part of that lineup.
Yeah,
pick and roll, kick out to Korver.
A lot. You're gonna see that play a lot. NBA defenses. Make sure you guys are on the lookout for that because Utah just got a whole lot more dangerous on the outside of the perimeter because of the addition of Korver. Salute to you, Korver.
Looking good though.
Kawhi.
Yeah.
In talks with the New Balance joint, his Jordan deal just ended.
Yeah, just became a shoe free agent October 1st. Yeah.
Shoe free agent.
It's a thing.
Bleacher Report Kicks was kind of actually all over this a little bit, but I think we're kind of a little bit more on this one from an opinion standpoint. I'm a Jordan head personally.
I mean,
look, yeah, you see. By the way, this wardrobe, ladies and gentlemen, was not planned this way at all.
You didn't have to mention it.
I showed up on set. We were dressed like this. But yeah, no, I'm a Jordan head personally.
I'm surprised alone. I mean, again, he was with Jordan. I mean, not that New Balance isn't a known, sneaker, but definitely not any type of Adidas is making moves, nowhere near that. You know what Jordan is. I mean, Under Armour even pulling in Curry and whatnot.
There was the memes about New Balance like 2 months ago with the whole Nike and cap thing in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, James Worthy, the only other NBA player to sign with New Balance, and think about how long ago that man was on the court.
Forever, ladies and gentlemen, all the subscribers forever ago out there since James Worthy had that New Balance deal. I mean, the man's gonna get paid. It's New Balance. They haven't had a star.
They're looking at $5 million a year. Is what they're there. Again, this isn't official. Kawhi even said
it's not
this morning,
official yet.
Kawhi even said this morning that him and New Balance have not officially dropped it, but it is very close from what I'm assuming and seeing all around. Kawhi actually in the interview though not wearing shoes. As funny as that is, he did the interview in that with just his socks on to make sure they knew he was still a free agent. So,
Kawhi, you're such a funny guy. You're a funny guy, Kawhi.
But look for that to officially drop and to have a huge amount of money included in that.
Exactly. New Balance stockholders, you guys are gonna love that one. Really quick before we get into the next, piece of this segment, are you gonna be rocking a pair of Kawhi New Balances?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
From a shoe collector standpoint, are you gonna buy it?
No, I'm not gonna do it. No,
I couldn't see myself copping a pair of New Balances. I know I'm from DC and all DC cats rock them. I'm not doing it.
Kawhi has been wearing Jordan since being a free agent, though.
Yeah.
So again, not official. Look for Jordan to maybe throw their
couple
million dollars into the ring.
Especially after the stats he's putting up. Oh my gosh.
So look for that to officially drop probably in the next couple days, I would assume. But Kawhi about to get paid.
Get that shmoney.
Again. Looking good though.
Jimmy Buckets. Again, we're bringing him back into the news.
I just wanted to shout him out, man. I mean, nothing crazy the last couple of games, but he has been Mr. Clutch City since getting to that Sixers team and proving that he's the veteran on that team that is going to run the show to start.
And the Sixers look hella nice with him. I like him in his Sixers uniform, and I like the flow.
I hate him in the Sixers uniform, but that's because he's a bull at heart. What do you do? He's a bull.
Nobody will ever look as nice in a Sixers uniform as Allen Iverson. But when you look at the superstars that the Sixers have had over the course of the years and things, I mean, Jimmy Buckets coming in.
Big trade. Bottom line.
He's shown leadership.
I'm thinking it's paying off.
Yeah, he's
paying
shown
off is the big
leadership.
Thing. 2 out of his last 5 games now. 6 probably by the end of today. 2 of the last 5, though, hitting game-winning back fadeaway threes with somebody right in his face. Just no regard for human life.
At all.
In the words of 2K.
At all.
That was...
I mean, and then going back, I mean, I know that we've given this guy a lot of crap on this show. But I mean,
always a proven hard worker, though.
Yeah, I mean, but even still, I mean, stepping up in front of the press and stating that he wants Fultz and he wants to keep him there. That earned a lot of respect.
Saying that he did. Jimmy Butler came out and after all the memes, after all the tweets, everything like that, people saying Jimmy is gonna just roast Markelle for air balls. Jimmy actually came out and said that he has his back and that the whole Sixers team has Markelle's back, and they hope he stays. Well, they hope he has a good career, I guess. We'll see.
Career.
We'll see what that means. But just wanted to shout out again, Jimmy Buckets. Stepping up for that new team. We talked about it. Both said it would be a good move.
Good move, yeah.
Looking A1 now. So
Sixers won that trade for sure.
Yes.
I know we talked about it before.
Yeah, at least as long as Jimmy stays doing what Jimmy's doing, then I see the Sixers winning this trade by far.
Sixers followers be happy with that analysis there on the Jimmy Butler trade. More to come on his progression with the team. Moving forward, though. Big tweet, we're active out there in the Twitter world, of course. Big tweet, LeBron James to the Duke coach Krzyzewski. Coach K can never say his name correctly. Ever since I was a kid, I couldn't do it. Shout out to Coach K. LeBron James hit the Twitterverse saying, "Hey, I hope that you're there to coach my guy." I believe the exact words were, big facts, love Coach K, the absolute best. Hope he is still at the helm when my boy comes up. Now, of course, we both know LeBron didn't go to college. He didn't play college ball.
But LeBron's won 2 Olympic gold medals with Coach K?
Coach K. But LeBron's tangent and his fury and his lash out towards the NCAA and men's basketball and how they run sports. I mean, you
can't argue with Coach K. I mean, the man's a proven winner. He knows what he's doing there.
After watching Bronny's skill set, I feel like he has to go to college, so I feel like his dad has accepted it like any father should.
Regardless, that tweet, LeBron responding to Coach K, actually after the Duke team did finally take the L that we didn't think they would take all year, pretty much just saying, this team's not perfect. We still are young. These are all freshmen. It's how it goes. They're all, teenagers still. And obviously LeBron finding that favorable for him and for his son. Honestly, I mean, we'll see down the road. That could
become a Tar Heel.
That could
become a Tar Heel, Bronny.
That could ruin some plans for them playing together in the NBA, depending on how that goes. But big thoughts, big tweet from LeBron.
Big tweet, but I mean, there's definitely a lot more to come. I mean, Bronny is still
way young. Yeah, I mean,
way young in the infant stages to before he starts thinking about, I think,
real
a career.
Nice infant though, real good looking for being in high school. Not even at the moment. Like,
he's getting some of the same publicity as Zion got in high school or LaMelo.
I mean, what could you expect? I mean, if you're LeBron James' son, I mean, let alone LeBron James Jr., I mean.
Exactly. The boy has gotten clout. I still want to see more on tape from his high school games. I want to see a little bit more.
Real nice so far.
Yeah, really nice so far. The man was dunking at Staples Center. At Staples Center before the game. LeBron shared that.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What else you got for us, Ty? Ty Buggy.
Yeah, just wanted to shout out a couple of the games that actually are coming up tomorrow. Got a pretty big game. The Warriors and the Raptors in Toronto. So, 2 huge teams possibly looking to be a playoff matchup, of the ages coming up. So, check that out. That's tomorrow night at 6 on TNT. And then a couple other games as well. But another big one is Friday. The Rockets at the Spurs. Check for DeRozan, man.
Spurs doing things too, okay,
yeah. So, and the Rockets have not looked as good. Definitely not on fire if James Harden and Chris Paul aren't on the floor at the same time. But look for that to still be a good game. Worth checking out, at least. Friday at 6 o'clock. So,
and that's your NBA. That's your NBA. We have a huge, monumental, heavyweight fight.
I'm excited. I've been excited.
I'm so excited. Fight night at my crib.
You already know.
Fight night at Robbie J's crib. You, ladies and gentlemen, you guys already know how it happens here in Colorado Springs. For all of our subscribers, we may have some fight night live feeds like we did that
yeah, let's try and get into
that like 7-time overtime game, like how we did a live feed for you guys on the Insta.
You already know.
We can hit you guys live from Broncos Tech. We're gonna do another one.
Big fight though.
Big fight.
Though.
Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Fury, 27-0, 19 knockouts.
Wilder.
Age 30. Still, to me, that's still young. I'm almost 30. Still young. Wilder, 40-0, 39 knockouts.
39 knockouts.
33 years old. Once again, I'm almost there. Still young to me. It's been 2 fights since Fury has laced up and been on the canvas and been on the mat. But then of course you got Wilder defending the title for the eighth time.
Fury's looked pretty good since he's come back though. Got those 2 W's out of the way, but again, out of the ring for a little while. Definitely a factor. So, and again, Wilder been doing work. So, big fight.
Really quick, fans, I wish that there was more that I could give you guys in terms of fight analysis because I love talking fights. I wish we could do just a whole show on fights because this is a big one. I personally look for Tyson Fury's footwork. I'm going to take Tyson Fury in this one. I'm going to go 5th round, 6th round knockout. You guys can take those odds however you wish. I think he gasses Wilder. I think he makes Wilder throw wild. We've seen Wilder throw wild punches. Wilder is known for throwing wild punches. He's known for throwing that left hook.
He's just got to land one of them, though. Fury,
this is true.
For sure. Fury, for sure, a faster fighter. And just, again, like you said, footwork, body work, everything like that. But Wilder, he's got a cannon back there. So, I got Wilder in this one. I got Wilder landing one of those wild punches and just landing the right one. So, in late rounds, though. Late rounds for sure.
Okay, you got it in later. I mean, so do you think this fight goes a distance? Do you think this fight goes to 12?
No, I don't see this going to 12.
Not with these 2 guys.
No, I see Wilder maybe not doing too well on the cards, maybe being down even on the cards, but I see him holding a round or 2, even just getting that energy back and then just landing, like I said, that 1-2, probably a good combo, and just watching Fury go down.
I think Fury's going to come to the body. There's water in the basement. Fury's going to tag that body. Ladies and gentlemen, what would you say really quick with Wilder? For the Wilder bettors, you want to go Wilder, what, 7 or 8?
I like Wilder in... I like him in 8.
There you have it, folks. I take Fury. 5 and 6. He takes Wilder in 8. Place your bets. Get them in. Let us know how it goes. Hit us up in the comment section because that's the feedback that we want to know. We definitely want to know that stuff.
And we'll be watching, so comment. We'll be talking during the fight, so let us know what's going on.
Live feed will happen during the fight as promised. Run Boys Fantasy Sports Network. But as always, we gotta talk NFL because that's the hot season right now. That's the hot one right now.
Right. We're getting to the end of it too. Playoffs are getting real close. So
playoffs are getting there. Still keep the fantasy questions rolling in, but at the same time, like Tyler and I were talking before, certain things though, we're expecting to know. If this is your first time playing fantasy, then do not hold out on sending those questions and stuff. We get that there may be some newcomers out there, but I mean, if you're somebody that has been around the circuit for a minute, hopefully you're knowing certain things and maybe even bouncing certain strategies, maybe even off of us.
Hopefully at this point you at least know you're starting, you got 2 or 3 guys in your flex, you'll rotate in, but at this point, as long as you're avoiding injuries, hopefully you got a solid lineup.
You got a solid lineup, and you should be good. We just want to put that disclaimer out there because it is fantasy playoff time.
You already know.
But still, keep the questions coming. We want them because the line has been blowing up.
You already know.
And
yeah.
By the way, click on the Patreon link below because there's a service that you guys can actually contribute to for that exact purpose, for the in-depth analysis. I just took a look at a guy's lineup before the show and took a scalpel to it and let him know what's good. he's gonna win this week for sure. But
we're behind you, buddy. Let's get it.
Yes, we behind you. Jake.
Couple non-fantasy things, though.
Yeah, non-fantasy things.
We want to do a couple non-fantasy things. It is the Thursday episode, so like you said, Baker. It's been a pretty hot topic if you've missed it. Baker Mayfield essentially just kind of calling out his head coach that he wasn't doing very well or kind of doing any very good plays. Baker playing a lot better since Hugh Jackson got fired. But
he was doing his thing as a coach.
Just played Hugh Jackson the other day, and the Browns actually beat the Bengals. So, a lot of things said. But is it right for Baker to bash his former head coach when he got fired?
Look, that man got fired. You know, now, I know that, surprisingly enough, and Ty, I know that when you and I were talking last night, it was, you know, you were shocked that I was the voice of reason between Damian Woodley and Will Kane. If you guys didn't catch that debate between them two on Twitter and then my interjection,
oh man,
gosh, you missed some good sports news there. Hop in, check that out because it was funny. Oh my gosh! I mean, personally,
I don't think it's right.
I don't think that what Baker did was classless. But like I said yesterday, Baker's entitled to how Baker feels. Baker said this morning he doesn't take it back.
No, he confirmed everything he said. He said he has no problem saying what he said. Honestly, I agree. I think it's messed up for him to say that, especially when the man was fired. It wasn't his fault. Hugh Jackson, again, just trying to shake his hand at the end of the game, and Baker had wanted nothing to do with that man. That's a shame.
Rum Boys community, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know how you guys feel. Like, if somebody just like super flexed on you for like when you just got fired, like, and you go to like a rival company or something, like, how would you feel?
I'll say this though. Like I said, I don't think it's a good thing, but I think that's also what could fuel the Browns the rest of the season. Not that I'm saying they make the playoffs or go anywhere or anything like that, but that was a big win. That was a big win, and they're gonna back Baker now. I think more than anything.
Does this make this, since this happens, and if Hugh Jackson after the season remains with the Bengals, does this now here fuel a Ohio NFL real rivalry to where us, ESPN, NFL Network, and all of our other colleagues in the industry, where we're now focused on this beat?
I think it'll be talked about, especially the way, if anyone has seen Stephen A. Smith, my man, ranted out on how Marvin Lewis should be fired. If Hugh Jackson takes that spot, that's huge, and that's a rivalry. That's coming, I think.
I was going to say that. I mean, they brought him in special assistant type of situation. You know,
so
I thought about that. We'll
see.
I'm more interested in the narrative of a Battle of Ohio. I want to see how that turns out because I've always wanted a Battle of the Beltway between Baltimore and Washington.
Let me tell you, it's the best feeling. I mean, we'll go to a Cubs and Sox game. I mean, we're both from Chicago, and I mean, there's people that want to kill people.
Bro, I love Orioles Nationals games when I was a kid. Oh, that's great, and you get an Esky hot dog.
That's it.
When baseball comes back, more to come. We're so excited about that.
Let us know what you think about Baker, though. If that was right,
we
wrong,
need that.
Or if you think
right, wrong, and different.
Right, wrong, and maybe fueled them. Right, wrong, and maybe you'll bring the Browns down. Let us know what's going on. So
I think it's just good for press.
Yeah, you know that's just how they like it. So
I like it.
Speaking of press,
LeVeon,
your boy, LeVeon Bell.
Damn it.
Let's make this quick. I hate it. He didn't even play this year, and we've had so much content on this man.
Yo, literally every time that we go over the show before the show, you're like, LeVeon news, and you're like, you're cringing. I
don't
feel
want to
so
talk
sorry
about it.
every time.
He didn't even play it down, and we just keep like but he's that good. But he's that good.
LeVeon hits Insta this week, ladies and gentlemen, about a day or two ago. On Sunday afternoon, I believe, actually.
After Andrew threw a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, after Andrew Luck threw a couple touchdowns. Got Eric Ebron looking like a boss out there.
Got all the tight ends looking like bosses.
Yeah, him and Jack Doyle. But this conversation's not about tight ends. This is about LeVeon hinting on Insta that he wants to join the Colts. Now, of course, LeVeon took this down.
He wants to play with Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck balling out is basically what he said. Would love to be a part of that. You know the Colts are locking Andrew Luck down. I mean, he's a Colt. For however long. I mean, forever. Pulling a Payton Manning here. Will Le'Veon... Le'Veon already deleted it, though.
Le'Veon deleted it. Yeah. Like, was so mad when we went back to go and, like, you know, just double-check, confirm some things. That it was gone. Super hilarious Le'Veon. Typical Le'Veon social media-esque things. It's okay. It looks like that for a while to come, the Rump Boys are going to be covering Le'Veon Bell.
No, that's the end of that. I'm not even going to allow us to cover
Tyler, you say this every time, and we end up covering this, man.
It's over. It's over.
I wish.
Get him out of here. I'm done.
I want to. Damn it. You know 2 weeks from now he's going to do some shit.
I'm done with Le'Veon. I'm done with Le'Veon.
Cowboys fans! Yes, we could... Look, we had to have a segment about you guys.
No, it's not even a segment. They're Thursday night.
They're Thursday night. They're tomorrow.
They're tomorrow. Thursday night.
Mañana. Cowboys fans, you guys have been very, very outspoken. Very, very open about how you guys feel in regards to beating the Saints. The Who Dat Saints.
The 10-1 Saints.
Drew Brees. Alvin Kamara. Melvin Gordon. Can't guard Mike Thomas. Old as hell Benjamin Watson.
Did you say Melvin Gordon?
No, I said... No, I did not.
Get your ass out of here.
No, I did not. I said Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram.
Whatever, we'll talk about it.
If I said that,
regardless,
I'm so sorry.
Saints in Dallas,
Taysom Hill.
Saints in Dallas. Dallas.
Will Lutz on special teams.
I mean, can Dallas stop the Saints? Can anybody stop the Saints?
Eli Apple's going to punch Amari Cooper in the mouth. DeMarcus Lawrence.
DeMarcus Lawrence did come out and say that. So this is going to be a big game. A lot of bad blood already just
DeMarcus
in the
Lawrence.
middle of the week.
Listen, there is not enough defense in the NFL that's going to slow them down. There is nothing. They are going to hit you from every single angle. Sean Payton is not one of those coaches that has four or five formations and does 3 or 4 different things out of those formations. He's not one of those guys. He's not. He has different personnel that'll do different things and that'll hit you in multiple different ways. And he's going to literally sit back on the sideline and ask, how are you going to account for it?
I agree.
And the same look that I just gave you all, that's the same look that he's going to give clapping ass Garrett over there on the sideline. Because, Garrett, this is all that you're going to be able to do against the Saints. There's nothing that you can do in the NFC against that offense. Unless there is one thing and one thing only. And no, not saying it because the poster's behind me. Not saying it because he's my co-host. But it's a fucking Khalil Mack.
He said it.
And guess what, Dallas?
I wasn't even going to say it. He said it.
You don't have a Khalil Mack, Dallas. So in the comment section, Dallas, I want all of your responses.
You don't want that.
I would love all of our close Dallas friends to personally, being that you personally know us, voice your opinions here. This is the place where you all officially get to let your feelings go in Dallas. From your fans to your players. You have talked enough. Tomorrow night, the SmackDown begins. 48-17. Robbie picks the Saints.
So, now that Robbie just told you his rant of where he's going with all this, there you go. That's my man's right there.
Tyler,
I'm not gonna defend those Cowboys, but you know what? They've been high the last couple weeks. I'm gonna say this: they have not allowed more than a 28-point game the entire season. I'm not saying the Saints can. I'm not saying it's gonna entirely stop the Saints. They've only allowed 19 points per game, so that's not that bad.
Have they played the Saints yet?
But I agree. Trust me. I'm picking the Saints in this.
Do you see some of the stuff that our fans say?
I have it 31-17.
Real life fan quote from Joshua Earl on the Facebook page. Came at another fan, Marcel. Let him know, hey, for about the last 3 to 4 years, the Saints have allowed the Cowboys to win the NFC East. When you think about it, aside from, things like injuries plaguing teams and Philly being Philly last year and dilly, all this others, come on. Dallas Cowboys, you guys have not been anything hot since the 90s, just like my Washington Redskins. You are in the same category. Until further notice, we are both stuck in that.
I don't think that was a game pick. I think he's just mad at Cowboy fans, to be honest.
I am so mad. And this is what this show is built for. So that we can let it out. So that people can come and then also let it out.
Know this. Dak has to ball out in this game. The Saints defense is actually doing very decent and only allowing just over 3.5 yards per carry. Zeke had a sore hip. Gonna play, no doubt, but was questionable earlier this week. Again, the Saints not allowing a lot of running yards. 3.6 is tied, if not second, behind the Bears in the league. So Dak's got to do work. Again, I got 31-17. I see the Saints beating that, only 28 points, but
this right here was not written into the script, but I'm going to give you a quick Thrive segment. If there is a bet on Thrive in any of the pools that states that Dak Prescott will throw 1.5 interceptions over or under, you had better take the over. At Thrive Fantasy, Robbie's got your back. Rum Boys Fantasy Sports Network. Hit the subscribe. Win that money.
I like it. Saints, I apologize to those Cowboy fans. You can let them have it later, but
Saints gonna.
You already know.
Why you always want it? That's what the Cowboys gonna be sounding like.
So are the Cowboys why your rum is always gone, or?
Yeah. Cowboys fans for the week, you are why my rum is always gone. I actually just switched it right here on air.
I was hoping. I mean, if that wasn't it, I don't even know what would have done.
God, yeah.
So I'll do my why the rum is always gone and take back what I was going to say until I was going to let your boy ruin his own team. I'm picking the Washington Redskins now. The Redskins.
This has been the greatest episode.
The Redskins. How are you going to go ahead and pick up Reuben Foster?
And pass. So first, hold on. Pass on Cap. Then you pick up Reuben Foster.
I agree on passing on Cap. Honestly, I got nothing against the guy with his opinions, but honestly, I haven't seen him throwing a football and
forever.
I couldn't tell you how long. He was good for one season with probably one of the best defenses I've ever seen.
But fumble Sanchez.
But Reuben Foster, with everything going around, other teams were interested, but I heard Philly called into the police station to see what happened and decided it was a bad idea after calling in. Your boys just picked him up. They didn't even ask about it. Domestic violence, we'll pass it. You're good. You can play linebacker.
Hold on. We asked his Bama teammates how they felt. We asked his Bama teammates how they felt. And from a locker room consensus, I mean, now there have been reports that, Clinton Dix has said that I didn't speak to leadership. Look, we all know how the Redskins front office is. So, yeah, we picked up Reuben Foster. Yeah, he's there with the DV. No, I'm not happy about it. If he didn't have the DV and he was waived for anything else,
he wouldn't get waived.
I know, but I would so be happy about it, and so would anyone else that's in the organization. But now that we're honestly done with our offense, It doesn't matter.
Damn, my rum was just as bad for Robbie. NFC East, your whole division. Why the rum is always gone? Tank. Just ruin.
The Eagles
flip that
suck.
division.
Giants suck. NFC East.
Honestly,
whole segment. Why the rum is always gone.
The entire division. I'm about it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you as usual for being a part of the Rum Boys.
Cheers to me. Cheers to you, all the Rum Boys and girls. What it do, Dilly,
Let's go,
Dilly.
baby.
Hit the subscribe.